doing? Today, what we're really doing is playing some Mill because it is time to play some Mill. The other thing is that if you remember from a previous Monday, and I think this is going to become a little bit more of a consistent thing, is that when I pull a list up on Mondays, it will be a meta list. And by meta list, I mean it will have at least done 5-0 and or done well in some event. In this case, this one did extremely well in the November challenge this past weekend. So we're going to take this Mill list for a spin. Double 5-0, says Heebie-Jeebies. Well, might as well just shut down the stream now because we know how that goes when we announce we should get 5-0s. But we'll try. We'll try for those 2 3s. What's up, Dr. or DRT Sanchez? New to Twitch and channel. Thanks. Welcome. So, Blue Black Mill. Blue Black Mill is kind of just interesting in that it's really been pushed over the top here recently due to things like Maddening Cacophony and Ruin Crab. So these 2 pieces have really given it the option to not necessarily always run Glimpse, and it helps with the mana base a little bit being a little more predominantly blue. Now this list goes a little bit back to the whole mission briefing and search for Azcanta, which I do like both of those. So we'll see how that plays. It is a Lurrus version of Mill, which I'm always happy to play as well. I think Lurrus Mill is one of the stronger versions, just in case your opponents are bolting or fatal pushing these Ruin Crabs, something that we could do. We can get them back later. We can also get back them as Miracle Orb, and things just get kind of interesting from there. So just some things to think about, and a reason to play this variation of Mill over other variations of Mill. Mill is just blue burn. Change your mind. I'll change it right now. Heebie-Jeebies, thank you for gifting that sub. Here, I'll change your mind. No, I won't, because I can't find the list. We'll stay with this one. All right, with that being said, let's play some Magic. The one of Search, Briefing, and Blood Chief is interesting. Yeah, there's a Blood Chief over here too. It is kind of interesting, the one ofs and why they're selected. You have to play the list to figure out why, typically. So with that, let's play the list and find out why. Oh, thank goodness I had event tickets. Woo, thank goodness. All right. What's up, Scorpion God? How's it going? How goes it? All right, we're ready. Right into our match. That's how we like to play. Let's move this down here. Let's play first. Let's declare Lurrus. Opening hands fairly good. The only thing that could be better is if this was untapped. That's all right though. We'll go ahead and keep. Can get a Watery Grave and slap down the crab. Watery Grave and slapping down the crab. My opponent mulligans to 6. Maybe there'll be a fetch deck. We can just fetch, and make them search, and then blast them. My opponent's also got an upkeep stop. Who's this? Morphling? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. How's everyone's Monday going, though? Happy Monday to all of you joining us. You know what's really funny that I thought about recently? What's really funny is whenever YouTube watches, they could watch any day, even the day we upload, but it could be like 3 days later. So even if I schedule it and I'm like, yeah, it'll be on this day, even if that happens, it might not work out for that viewer. Archive Trap makes you get depressed when you get hit with it. You should watch. I got a list out there somewhere where we just we end someone with the Archive Traps. All right. I kind of like just Field of Ruining here. Oops. Let's go ahead and save targets here. I like this, and then doing a Maddening here while they are only on 1. Maybe we can make this work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Storm. Get in there. You know what's fun with Archive Trap? Pyromancer's Ascension. Alright. Well, opponent's not really doing a whole lot to us. Just mill him again. And kind of just pass the turn here. We'll just naturally draw them into everything that they ever desired here. We can get the Shivan Reef at some point in Fatal Push. This is Manamorphose. Making blue and red. Alright, let's see if they need that land drop. Land drop Baral and go, go, go. Exactly. It's just gonna blast me one turn and it's gonna make me cry. Fetch land's good here. So gonna empty the Warrens. Huh. I could go for another Maddening here if I wanted to. Off the mission briefing. I could also fetch and then force this, and then Archive Trap. Wonder what I'm supposed to do here. This takes them to 30. This takes them to 27. This even further. I guess we go for all of this. Just continue to mill them. We have 2 swamps. Probably okay to get another swamp here. Mill more. There's a Grape Shot, empty the Warrens. If I do the Field of Ruin, they could get enough mana to Gifts Ungiven. I see 2 gifts over here. So it's very possible they could have another one. I can get them to 1 card. I'm gonna go get another swamp here so I have double Fatal Push. I think. Maybe I don't want double Fatal Push and I want to be able to do Maddening next turn. I guess I have to play that I could play Maddening next turn. And they've now done their thing. And then I'll just Archive Trap them to put them to 13. And see if they can get me from here. That's a lot of their, all the Gifts Ungivens are gone. I see a pair of Goblin Electromancers. I see 3 Brawls. Alright, Pyretic Ritual. Pyretic Ritual. So now they just Past in Flames and kill me with the Grape Shot. You would have gone for briefing there. Past in Flames. And they have enough rituals now here to Grape Shot me. Not good for us. Alright, I won't make them do this. Well. 16, we have Ritual. 1, 2, 3 Manamorphose, a Ritual of Ritual. 6, 7. With enough of the rituals, they can just reman Grape Shot. Alright, they got us. Too much Storm. Alright, we'll bring in some Extirpates. I don't mind the Aether Gusts in this matchup. Could possibly use Set Adrifts or Mystical Disputes. It's a possibility. My opponent doesn't really search a lot. We could get rid of probably the Archive Traps. I suppose they search with Gifts Ungiven. They're not really tapping out a whole lot either. Million was your first deck when I returned to Magic in 2018. So you didn't dismantle because it performs poorly against many mainstream decks at the time. I mean, it performs well now. Top, I think this list got second in the challenge. So we have a bunch of surgicals. We have these extirpates. Those will be good. I want to keep my fatal pushes here. My opponent could get some Brawls and Goblin Electromancers. There's very little reason for me to have Leyline of the Void when I'm playing Surgicals and Extirpates, especially since this Surgicals are main board. Surgical's main board, so if I would have gotten one of those, I could have taken one of their win conditions or at least gotten the Past in Flames at some point. Which might have been a reason to just like hang tight with the Surgicals. Waiting for those. Waiting for a Drown the Lock or some way to interact with our opponent. But I went for it because I was pretty close to having them the next turn. And they didn't have exactly 4 mana. But yeah, for Leyline, you just have Surgicals and Extirpates. There's no real reason. You got Crypt Incursion as well for creature matchups, and you don't really want their graveyards to disappear because you have also Visions. Visions wouldn't be very good with Leyline. I guess Visions can be your graveyard too, but you're not really milling your own graveyard typically. Or milling your own library to your graveyard. Cool. All right, I think I'm good with this. We'll go and see what our opponent's got going on for us. Storm, huh? One of the decks that would like to be milled some. All right, well, I've got Crab. I've got 2 fetch lands. I think we can keep this. I'm on the play. I don't always have Bolt. We can leave up an Aether Gust pretty nicely here for slowing things down. Let's go. Spire, Bluff, Canal, and Serum Visions. Nice. All right. Aether Gust is cool with Crab. Get to mill things every now and then. Bob is here with you for good luck. There we go. Getting that good luck. 1 top, 1 bottom. Let's go ahead and do this. Save targets. Feels pretty good to just go ahead and do this twice here. Manamorphose, Desperate Ritual, Manamorphose here. Just make a mill a whole bunch and pass turn. Go ahead, opponent. We don't really have too many spells. We kind of have a little heavy on the lands. All right, we shock in here. Sticking down a Brawl, something I cannot interact with. Need a way to remove this. That'll do. That'll do. All right. It's tough to say because you can Drown the Lock this, but then if they have another one, they get it down. I suppose I have to Drown the Lock, right? I can't not, I don't think. If this sticks around, I don't know, maybe I can just wait. I could Aether Gust something. If they have a Remand, this gets really awkward too. I think I'm gonna kill. Kill, fetch, get a basic island here, mill some more. I can pick up my Drown the Lock possibly with my next fetch land. Hope my opponent just doesn't blow us out right now. I could play a Pyromancer's Ascension, then I could Aether Gust it on top before it becomes a problem. What do you think about Jace's Phantasmal? Stickball Russ really likes that. I don't like the Jace as much. They came. What showed up? Did you have your Jaces? Your Jace Bryn's Prodigies? Or did you already get those? I forget if you already got those. How's it going, Bunny? We gotta figure out that Grixis list. Probably Wednesday or Friday is what I'm kind of leaning towards. Play that, get that up for the weekend. Maybe I'll practice it tomorrow while I'm watching Evan eat beef. My Expos, nice. All right, well, there's Electromancer. I have no interaction for my opponent. Fingers crossed they don't just get us. Ritual here. Ritual. And an Empty the Warrens. All right, this isn't the worst here. Just double Rituals and then Empty the Warrens to make a whole bunch of creatures. I could bounce Goblin Electromancer before playing like Polluted Delta. Oh, I drew my Mystic Sanctuary. Dang it. I didn't really want to draw the Mystic Sanctuary. I wonder if it's just worth it to hold on to Aethergust here. I'll take a look on the Discord in a little while. I don't think I'm killing them here. I don't know if I'm supposed to pick up the Drown the Lock and try to play Lurrus into hand, giving them a bit of a free turn here. That sort of doesn't feel right, but I'm not really sure what else they could do this next turn with an Electromancer if they've already kind of gone all in on these goblins. We're probably supposed to go ahead and get the Drown the Lock back. I can play Lurrus down. I can block one of these. I'm taking 7, 8, 9. Then I'll have Lurrus. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Mill them, and we'll put Lurrus to hand and see what happens. Foreman, I was watching you, Bad Moon, the other night. I was watching you. You had a bajillion Blood Artist triggers that went off. Yeah, I'm paying attention. Yeah, I'm paying attention. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, repeal is really kind of awkward for us. Almost all of this is awkward for us. Yeah, we watched you a little bit. I'm trying to remember what you were against when I came on and watched. I know you were playing Lurrus and you were sacrificing the card, the zombie that was drawing you the cards. That's pretty nifty. I thought you should play Lurrus and then once you played Lurrus, go from there and try to get Blood Artist. All right, I think I block a token here to keep Crab around for an extra turn here. Maybe this is incorrect, but I think with Lurrus here and back up Drown the Lock, we're in an okay spot. Ooh, they shock in here. What do they keep? Gifts was put, land, they kept Grape Shot. And they have Repeal. I'm not liking our position here. Yeah, the Undead Augur, there you go. They're just gonna Grape Shot this away or Grape Shot me. Grape Shot this for one and me for one. And then they have just Repeal. I don't think I have enough. Gotta take 7, go up 1. Oh my gosh. I can't play Lurrus down because it's gonna be double black and then I have just Drown the Lock. Well, so much for 5-0s. I guess I can Aether Gust the Electromancer during blocks. I could bring back the Hedron Crab as well. I think I want to leave Aether Gust open though. Aether Gust Electromancer here and block this. They're just gonna Repeal. I'm hoping they go to attacks. They don't just Repeal. Shh. Maybe they'll incorrectly Repeal. Maybe they'll incorrectly Repeal. Who wanted a 5-0 anyway? That's just a silly thing to want on this stream. You can really abuse Gatekeeper with Lurrus, also running items and 1 copy of Unearth. The stream is a work in progress. It's always a work in progress. We just cannot start. I need to play 1 game off stream and then go live. Because watch, we're going to go 4-1. It's going to be beautiful. Probably kept a loose second game hand there. Well, that would be my guess. Fun fact, so we've got the month of December coming up here. We have 84 folks to get following to get us to 3,000 followers. What an achievement that would be. Oh gosh, it's Dragon Fodder. I wonder if we can do it. I wonder. All right, let's keep this. This will be interesting. Let's do it. We're going to play Palace in the Clouds down and pass the turn. We're going to double orb them, and they're going to obviously fetch. That's what they're going to do. There we go. Dang, Bunny, you got it creeping tar pits too. You got creeping tar pits as well. Oh my. Oh, it's a blood crypt. What? Undo that, opponent. Alright, well, we get a orb down and pass turn. My opponent's going to start milling. We're going to start milling. It's a milling party. Yield the Mesmeric Orb here. Oh, can you put that back on your hand? Here. Fetch, please. Extra blood crypt. Oh, elementals. Okay. Village Rite elementals. Okay. Sounds good. Not what I expected. You're gonna become the Grixis bunny? Uh-oh. Thunderkin Awakener. This is a dangerous card. Oh, we just milled over our fatal push. Well, we're gonna try to beat them with double orb. Millin' time, chillin' time. I guess my opponent did search, didn't they? We should have archive trapped them. We don't wanna encourage this though. Gonna just hang tight here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's get rid of these 2 cards. We can put Lurrus to hand if we have no other play this turn. Ooh, Surgical. Alright. Lurrus to hand, and kind of tempted to take a Thunderkin Awakener because I know they have them, and that would get their Skelementals back. Let's do this on their draw step. I'm gonna mill a few things here. Gonna steal this Thunderkin. We know that they have at least a few of those. Wow, Shriekhorns. There's another Thunderkin. Another Skelemental. Come here, Thunderkin. Mine. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd the... Oh, that's right, I milled it. Oh, we're really cool like that. We're really paying attention here. It's a good day. It's a good day when you're really paying attention to what's going on. Oh boy, time to reset. Looks like they're gonna Skelemental me. So I'm just going to ditch everything and be like, "Sup, Lurrus, how you doing?" Maybe it's good I didn't use that archive trap earlier. See? Big brain. All right, so we have a pair of bolts that kills me in their hand. I didn't draw a counter spell, so yeah. Let's put Lurrus out in case they decide to attack Lurrus, but on the whole, I'm pretty sure we're dead here. There we go. Ping, ping. All right, elementals. It's like Dredgish elementals. It does look like a cool brew. It does. Luckily, we have some cool things for them. And I think this is actually a bridge matchup. So my opponent does search. We'll go ahead and leave Archive Trap in. I don't see myself searching Mission Briefing for sure. Probably can actually take out a couple surgicals here. Maybe I don't need the extirpates. Let's do that. Let's see here. What else do we want to do? I was gonna say maybe surgical I want to actually keep in, but I don't care about extirpate because they are gonna go to the graveyard. So let's keep the surgicals in. Blood Chiefs maybe is a little awkward just because my opponent's gonna have things that attack and then go away. Yeah, they're trying to recur the Skelemental over and over and over. It's definitely what it looks like. Hey, Ghost. So orbs are slow. Ghost says it himself. And who's gonna need to do much with visions? You know, it's gonna be crabs. Crabs are gonna do it. Let's go. Why no extirpate? I got dizzy. That's why. Got dizzy, and that's why. All right, I kind of like this opening hand. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this, but... I got 2 crabs here. That's clearly busted. This is the Red Prison player going busted, right? Let's go get an island to preserve our life total here. Let's play crab, because crab is the weaker of the 2. Get this ruin crab down. And have some fun with our opponent. Don't bolt this. Don't touch. No touch. No touch. Bolted. Bolted. I guess I'm playing crab. We're doing this. We're milling. We're going to really, really hope that they don't wreck me here. Fetching basic. Blood Moon. Watching some Mill Madness streaming late tonight. All right, who wants to see the Thunderkin that my opponent has? You ready for it? Yeah, Thunderkin. That's what I'm talking about. Get the Skelemental back. All right, well, I need a way to kill that. I have to draw a land if I do this. Really hate my position here because of this guy. I guess I'm going to keep a Drown the Lock and just hope for the best off the top of a black source. A blue source, huh? A blue source, huh? Go ahead, opponent. I don't think I have an out now. I think my opponent just decimates me here. We're doing this list no justice. I should just like restart the stream. Maybe we should just do that. Restart the stream. Start all over again. Here. Okay, let's shut down this. Let's shut down that. Easy mode, right? Easy mode. Cool. All right, well, at least I get to chump block this time. I'll just lose my other Ruin Crab here. This does give me an out. Gives me an out of drawing that black source. Wow. Village rights to kill this and draw cards? This the brew I like. Aside from me, like, enabling this. Let's redraw here, trying to find our black source. And we find our black source. Go ahead, don't skelemental me, please. Ugh. What is happening? I feel like we should just restart. What deck am I playing? This is a Skelemental Thunderkin deck. Basically, they're using Thunderkins, as many as they can, to recur Lightning Skelementals, and using ways to get this back to make it good for them. That's what they're doing. They're using Village Rites, Claims, and Unearths here. My opponent goes and gets a Thunderkin here. They're gonna go get a Skelemental. So while all this happens, I'm gonna go ahead and fire this off. But I need... Well, if they have a Bolt, I'm dead. Let's just start there. If they have a Bolt, I'm dead. They float black mana as their choice. So I need to top deck a Drown in the Lock here, and then need a million things to go right. I could take a Fatal Push as well. A Surgical buys me maybe a turn. Maybe. Maybe a Bump in the Night? Nah, they've just got the Bolt. Oh, look, Fatal Push, next card. All right, cool. 0202, Mill here, playing Magic. Clearly I'm being told just go play Red Prison. That's what we're really all here for. Not this Mill stuff. Ghost isn't here. Ghost is here. Ghost is here to curse us. Ghost showed up because Ghost is the true Mill player. And we're just making it an absolute wreck of this. And really, at the end of it, he's just going to be like, well, if you don't want to watch an 05 stream, come check me out. And he's going to just paste his Twitch stream, and then I'm going to ban him. That's what's going to happen. Red-White Lockout? It'll be Red Prison next. It's been so hard for Mill lately? What? Oops. MTG Goldfish. Decks. Metagame. Modern. The only reason I'm playing this is because this weekend's challenge. Modern challenge on 11/29, which was yesterday. This list. This is what we're playing. It's broken, right? Why aren't we doing well with it? It's right there. How can it be bad, Ghost? We're probably just keeping really bad hands. That's what's happening. It's a surprise. All right, let's go. We gotta bring it back. Gotta bring it back. We're in the hole. 0-2. We can do this. Lurrus declared. You know what's going on? We're not commentating the whole thing. We're just kind of whimpering in, playing our cards. Let's get this going. Look at this hand. And it's a Lurrus person 2. Let's go. That's right, opponent. Get wrecked. Look at this. Mill for 40. Easy mode. Easy mode. Just believe in the heart of the cards. Exactly. At this point in the YouTube replay, people have quit that are not true Mill folks, but they're going to be missing out on the best matches yet. Here we go. 40 minutes into the stream, This is when the action begins. That was just the pre-party. Island go, opponent. Good luck. It's probably the mirror match. Here, let's hide Luris. Luris is so scared. We'll put Luris behind the camera. Oh no, it's Boggles. Oh, never mind, it's not Boggles. All right, we are going to Polluted Delta here and go ahead and Maddening to see if I can nail something. Ooh, never mind. Decision changed. Decision changed. Looks like Heliod combo. I've got nothing here that I want. Go ahead, opponent. No, it's not Infect. It looks like Heliod combo. Oh. It did look like Boggles for a second, though. Got kind of excited that it might have been Boggles. Oh, we're not going to do anything? Oh, that's a really good sign. Oh, land. Get to mill and then hold up. Drown the lock? Yes. Oh, snap. Evolution. Bobbles. All right, we're going to just chill here with our opponent. We've got a counter spell. There's the call. I think I'm okay with that. Because they're going to get... Oh, Devoted Druid. All right, that works. Burning Catacombs. Doing its thing. Temple Garden. I don't think I worry about this. I'm not sure. I think I give them Devoted Druid. Seems fine so far. Still fine. Really not worried about, like, any of this so far. Land? I'll take another land. That'd be great. Take another surgical, too. We're on the upkeep. What's going on? Ooh. You have Horizon Canopy. Ooh, a land. Let's check this off. Land was good to see. We get to crab them and then play like Orb down or something. All right, calls here. Good stuff, good stuff. I think I just want to play an Orb down and then on their, possibly their draw step. I'm going to put one on upkeep too in case I have a change of heart. We're going to see if we can grab a surgical on maybe something that would combo kill us. There's a few things that could combo kill us. Scared of Walking Ballista, Heliod, a couple other things. The other side of Devoted Druid. And that's what I was thinking. That's what I was like, well, this is kind of like, okay. Yeah, you can have that. Make infinite mana. Oh, wait, you only can make 38 now. They're not very excited about the orb. They're not excited about the orb. They just... Oh, that's too good. All right, let's go ahead and yield to the orbs. There's Devoted, Windswept Heath, and a Temple Garden. All right, sounds good. Will not stop this time. Okay. There's a Vizier of Remedies. So this I probably do kind of want to counter here. I'm tempted to counter this. Because I'm a little afraid of them having something that gets much bigger. Hey, thank you for the follow. The funny thing is I could kill this, and then in response to this finishing, I could surgical away the Devoted Druid so they don't play a new one. Oh, that's true. That's true. They're a Lurrus deck. They're not playing Heliod. This is 2 or less. So I think here... I see they have Blossoming Defense here too. Lunge is not an instant. It's a sorcery. I could try to counter this, yeah. I suppose we can just counter this. I'm trying to decide if it was like worth surgically in a Blossoming Defense to see what the cards are and then make the appropriate informed decision. They do have an option to then replay Vizier here. But if they don't, then I can surgical it. Pay mana. Alright, this is where I can grab the Vizier. Should be good from here, I would think. We'll get to see what else they have going on in their hand. I'm talking about another Vizier in hand, not Lurrus in play. I'm talking about if they had a second Vizier, we can't surgical it between the 2 casts. We don't get priority. Yeah. Clarity is important, though. It's a good point out. Got to be clear. They're probably deciding if they can even beat me from here, is my guess, because from here I would get to see a lot of what's going on in their hand. So they do concede there. All right, I respect that concede because it hides information. All right, extirpates and crypt incursions here. Probably maybe an echoing truth could be played. Yeah, there was a lunge in the yard. Something we've got to be a little bit mindful of. Mission briefing out, search for Scanta out. My opponent does search a lot, so Archive Trap seems fine. I kind of like Extirpate more than I do Crypt Incursion, because they could just infinitely kill me. So I think it might be just Extirpate here as a way to get rid of their combo pieces. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's not overboard here. Yeah, there was one. Zale's probably building something crazy on Minecraft. So Zale's like AFK half the time in the stream now. Grayus is building something probably. It's just you online? You don't know that. Zale might be hidden. He has hidden privileges. What? I'm not really sure where that reference is from. What do we think? Monday getting us down? Nah, we got this. We've got this. Up a game. This is the first. That was the first game we won tonight. That's a good feeling. Positivity. It is Monday? No, it's Sunday. Sorry, I lied. Alright, let's declare this Lurrus. It's pretty good. I think no real way to mill them, so this Drown the Lock kind of looks weird. Sure, we'll keep. Watch, they're gonna mill exactly what they need. Look, easy mode. Easy mode. What a weird hand to have here. Do you fetch? Do I have Archive Trap? Am I gonna surgical you? Questions. It's 3 a.m. Tuesday, so you're fine? Ooh. Let's put the Palace in. Put the Palace in. putting the palace in. Whoa. Whoa. Fetch with both of these, please. Alright, what do we got here? Do I just, like, drown the lock the piece here? Yeah. I think I drown the lock this and surgical it away and see if they can beat me. I see very little reason not to. I might even fetch a basic here, basic swamp. My opponent could, although a bit unlikely. Could have a Magus somewhere hidden in there. We have plenty of blue though. So drown the lock this, and then surgical it away. I'm not gonna even wait. I don't care. I don't care about draw steps and all that. I'm just taking this. This is mine. This is mine. Woohoo! Devoted Druid. Look at that. Look at those veils. Oh, choose target card in graveyard other than basic. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Veil, Finale, and Call. Whoop. That's that. How can they win now? Birds. We have Caterpillar, Defense, Finales, Givers, Nobles, Postmortems, Walking Ballistas. All right. We know how they kind of kill us. And we know they have 2 Veils. So let's never play a blue or black spell again. Noble Hierarch. 4 Veil of Summer deck. Yeah, they got a lot of those. It's okay. It'll be okay. Maddening's nice to see here. Let's take a Archive Trap near the end. Seems good. And we'll Maddening. Luckily, this doesn't target them. Each opponent getting around that veil. Things are changing. This is where we begin to win. They cantrip. Whoosh. Oh, there's a Walking Ballista. We need to get that. It's a win condition right there. All right, 11 cards in the bin here. We need to get this Visions online soon. Mystic is just a turn 17 threat. My opponent puts a Lurrus into play, or into their hand. Something we need to be aware of here. We can do the same. We might do the same. I don't know. This upkeep stop's driving me insane. What's up, Lil Donnie? How's it going? How goes it? We got this, we got this. Oh, crab. Crab. Crab's so good right now. Let's make it so save targets as well. It's always good to save those targets. My life total is going to matter a little bit here. We're going to get this field. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not a punt yet. Field's our next play anyway here to get black mana. Commercials on Fluffy's stream. Unacceptable. Why are we asking Little Donnie how tall they are? Oh, that's not little. All right. Looks like we're going to get Lurrus down with the white mana, and then we can pick up what bird? Giver? Things? Options? We can Visions this next turn as well. We're probably just playing field, fetching all that, possibly using this, possibly using Visions for more destruction. Don't care if they have a Giver protecting Lurrus here. Not interested. Ooh. Got it. Got it. Veil of Summer up. They played the 1 Veil. I know about that. Ooh, people are coming in with the subs. 21 months. Blackjack. What's up, Uncle DB? We have 4 months and 1 with nothing, avoiding those ads. And oh, this is really good too. Everything's really good. Okay, so land. Start there. Let's do it this way. I get more black here. I can use call here. This might be dangerous to be doing this. Need a little more black. Mill some more. They should probably fire this off now. Oh, they only had a forest. Only a forest. Let's go ahead and draw just to see if there's a reason to maybe fatal push the Lurrus right now. I have all the hot Better Twitch TV emotes. I've got a few. We're gonna play Orb down and pass turn. My opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to mill here. I have the Shelldock Isle, I've got Ruin Crab, I've got a new field, and I've got a Maddening. We have it next turn. I don't think they can kill me. I'm not paying attention to their graveyard as much because we already stole Devoted. We'll see. We do have some sweet Better Twitch TV emotes. And that's where some of the emotes are actually ours exclusive that we have there. We have these. One of these is our dog as well. These are our Better Twitch TV exclusive emotes, which anybody can have regardless of if you're a sub or not. All right, Mesmeric Orb, but Mills 4. Grayus showing off that tier 2 though. Grayus showing off that tier 2. What up, Grayus? All right, so they have 17 cards here. We have a Windswept Teeth. I don't see infinite mana's crazinesses, so I think we'll be good. What up, chat? Says Uncle DB. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. No. Exclusive plus free for all. Truth. I'm kind of curious. This says play, but doesn't say cast. Does that get around Veil of Summer? I'm just kind of curious. I have other ways to win this game, but it is an intrigue. It is a cast. So you tell me Veil of Summer is broken. All right, I would love to play Crab down. Oh gosh. Let's just do it all. We should be pretty good here. A couple of crabs. Field. Get crabbed. Teferi stops it. That would be sad. That would be sad. Thank you for the mahalo. We're getting close to 3K. Oh, it's true. You could play lands. There you go. Slayer Falls with that drop in the knowledge. And we'll do this. We'll do this. And I will give them an opportunity here to go out on their own terms here. They could veil themselves. They could veil themselves. You're able to catch us live. Well, welcome. It is maddening, just, you know, for good measure. Mill the remaining 0 cards. Your move, opponent. Your move. Oh, fun fact. Hydro Flask there. Cyber Monday deals. Just seeing the ad, it's like, yeah. Little dude. Little dude. You don't even have to follow our link. Just go to the site. This is a really cool bottle. It's what I've been using all year. All right, I don't know what's going on. This was the dumpster. This was the dunk. We just dunked on our opponent, and that was really rude of us. Now my opponent's going to probably just have his timeout. There we go. Veil, that's what I'm talking about. You got their opponent. Veil's on their own accord. Away they go. All right, there we go. We turned the tide here. 1-2 overall. Getting that done. Having the player, the opponent that knows what's up and veils themselves. Live by the veil and die by the veil. Let's go. All right, we can get this back to 2-2. Let's go. We got this. Let's get a matchup that just hates Mill. Let's get that matchup that's just anti-Mill. This is okay. Oh my gosh, it's a Lurrus deck. What is going on? This is okay. We got 3 black cards. One that it's not entirely black. We'll keep. My opponent could be fetching, we could be archiving, trapping, and we could be surgicling. Their best card ever. You miss playing Magic? Oh, don't be Mill. Oh no. All right. Well, Mill wins this game. Mill wins this game. I can counter surgical. They think they've got us. They don't really. Mad MTG, many people do. Maybe you can play on spell table. Uh-oh, this is powerful card right here. Here comes Grab Wars. I'm not even the better Mill player. I guarantee it. This person probably plays Mill all the time. Oh, look at these cards. They're good cards. No. Now they have everything that they could ever want. Crab jammies? Don't push this. At least I get to archive trap them, right? At least that's the thing, and I'm not going to forget it this time. Bam, get archived. Haha. Ooh, Visions is close, but it's not there. I mean, I'm just going to play the land here. It's not very good. We'll just pass. You can play MTGO, just haven't in a few months. Been busy, I suppose? I don't know what I want to surgical here. This opponent's playing Snapcaster Mage. Got an extra land here. Mills, Crab, Archive Trap, and Field. Sort of want to be able to just surgical something if they come after me or something like that. We're down to 34. They're down to 38. I mean, it's a close game. Go ahead, opponent. I really want this Visions to be just for 3, because I think that gets me ahead of them. Yeah, 2 surgicals gone from theirs. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be taking here. There's 2 Maddenings taken. There's an orb. Alright. That's going to help my Visions out. I actually think that's the incorrect play here. Wow. I'm going to really get that Visions going. Alright, go ahead and mill me a little bit more, opponent. There goes another surgical. Let's stop on the draw step here. We have Crab that they milled over. So we have 2 Fatal Pushes in the yard, 2 Maddenings, 1 Visions. I suppose I could try to take their Visions. Oh, I could, still. There's 3 surgicals gone, so I can't imagine they have a surgical. Let's go ahead and grab... Let's try to grab their Visions here. This puts 20 in the yard, so I can double Visions at end step. We're good. We don't want to be milling. This is dangerous card. I need to see what's up there. I need this to resolve. It goes to 20 in the yard. I steal the visions from them so they don't get this benefit either. And we're at a board state here where it's 18 to 19. All right, so we steal all of this. Nom, 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 nom. All right, so we have what? Archive Trap, Hedron Crab, and Snapcaster. All right, we can beat these cards. I believe in our ability to beat these cards. We'll say okay. Archive Trap's not hitting us anytime soon. Hedron Crab could be played here. I personally think I'm supposed to just visions twice. It's sort of like a mill for 6. I suppose I see what happens off the first visions here. And this would be 6, 7, 8 because of Orb. Their Snapcaster right now can get a Fatal Push or their own Surgical. All right, let's vision once, see what we draw here. Let's start there. All right, we hit our own Archive Trap. We hit a Briefing. I do have a Field. Do I go one more here? I think I do. I kind of want to hit a Swamp that I don't have to fetch for. And we need to stack Archive Traps in the future. Got an Archive Trap down here too. I need a black mana so I can just Fatal Push the Crab. Okay. Mill 2, Archive Trap, and a Maddening. We get a Searcher's Kanta. We have a Polluted Delta. I could Drown the Lock their Archive Trap. Do I have a basic Swamp? It looks like I do. Looks like I do. I'm not so worried about the Hedron Crabs because I have Fatal Pushes. I'm more worried about this card. Let's wait until their turn to go fetching here. I don't really have much that I want to be playing on my turn. Here comes Snapcaster. Mill versus mill, we're trying. Surgical, all right, that's fine. Let's see what they want to surgical. That'll decide what I want to do here. What do you want to do with that surgical? They have Hedron Crab and Archive Trap in hand still. We know this because we took a quick screenshot of their hand. What do we want a surgical? They want a surgical my Drown in the Lock. What if I mission briefing my own surgical to take my Drown the Lock here? I mill 2. Mill 2 versus the fetch and then getting milled a bunch later. I could also mission briefing the Archive Trap from them, right? No, they haven't milled over another Archive Trap yet. Uh... If I don't counter this, I'm not going to have the counter for the archive trap, so I need them to mill over here. Because they're going to be milling 3 here. I think I'm good. I'm just going to allow it to resolve. Might be a scary play here, but I think we're okay. I can always surgical there, drown the locks. I could surgical something else as well. I have the Sanctuary, which is not quite available. I don't like Shelldock right now. I don't like Search for Azcanta. I do actually like all my pushes, so we're going to leave those. There's the Archive Trap, so I can steal that now. So I can Mission Briefing the Archive Trap, and then I can field... Well, I can't field them. Okay. Okay. Getting scary here with that crab. Let's go ahead and Mission Briefing here. It's going to be a Surveil 2 on top of the library. Put on top. Put on top. We know we have a Watery Grave. We're going to do Surgical. Surgical, the Archive Trap. So they have a crab remaining. Okay. So they have a crab remaining. And in terms of mill cards left, they just have 2 Maddenings. They have these orbs, though. No. I'm going to fetch before they get milled. I'm just trying to keep as many cards on top because of this. So we can say, okay to this now. And they had 1 crab. No reason to help them by milling ourselves. Yeah, the least amount of mill that we can do here, the better. I don't care about my life total. I do care about islands. I'm going to Fatal Push a Crab, and then I will Fatal Push a Crab on my turn as well. Trying to mill the least amount of things. Going down to 11. 1 crab in my opponent's hand. Alright, we mill 3. 1, 2, 3. Play the Snow Covered, and then I get the Mystic Sanctuary to put something else on top. And then we will just kill this crab now. That way I don't get kind of stuck with them putting a fetch land down or something like that. Okay. Opponent mills 2. There went a Polluted Delta. Would have been kind of okay. We know they have crab in hand plus something else. Opponent attacks us for 2. We're going to mill 1, it appears. Oh no, don't be Maddening. Oh, they top deck Maddening. Alright. We have 22 cards to beat them. I think we can do this. So they have crab and an unknown card here. I'm going to put probably... What's the best card for us to put on top at this point? I have 6 cards remaining. I need to like double Archive Trap them basically. Because I can't put Lurrus on top. It's Mystic Sanctuary to put Archive Trap on top. And what we're going to do is just kind of hope to make them search. It's unlikely. I doubt it'll happen. But they've also got to attack me to kill me, so... I'm not planning to tap anything. It'll be milled if they have like a fetch land or something here. Another orb. Alright. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I win? The second orb kills them, right? I pick up this archive trap, I just archive trap them. This is what, 13? Am I missing something here? A field is not a May. I can't field their basics. Their second orb kills them, but I can't field them because of the basics, but we're looking for them to play a non-basic at some point, and then I can force them to search. We got there. We got there. Gonna bring extirpates in, set adrift, and mystical disputes, along with an echoing. Right? Get rid of blood chiefs. Search. Mill mirrors are fun. They are fun. I like all this, but I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, Set Adrift can put the crabs or other things on top. Mystical Dispute seems pretty good because most of the spells are blue to blue. Echoing's probably not as interesting. Extirpate might be a little bit worthwhile to, like, diversify our surgicals. At the same time, kind of like as I said, this Mesmeric Orb's a bit weird. Maybe I do something like that. Mesmeric's like a weird card because you kind of want to play it, but you kind of don't. It kind of helps you and hurts you at the same time. Yeah, I'm not thinking I want either of these orbs. I think I can just beat them without the orbs and do something like Blood Chiefs and this. I don't think I want the Search for Azcanta necessarily. I want a little bit more removal, so we'll try a little bit more removal. That's the thought process. Declare Lurrus. Opening hand looks fantastic. We'll keep. This is a great hand. Setting ourselves up. All right, they do Ruin Crab. I do fetch. I do fetch. So we'll go get that Watery Grave we know we have. Got a second crab here. I think it's still worth killing their crab. I can set it up so I can play all these soon enough. So let's just kill their crab. No trap. Exactly. No trap. Don't trap me. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. No! Got trapped. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. We got double crab coming. We got the double crabs. All right. Well, let's go ahead and just play crab. Fetch and play new crab. We've got to get through the fetches eventually. They're going to Fatal Push this, it looks like. And in response, we'll make it crab number 2. Mill a little bit more as well. We get both mills out of this crab, which is pretty good. We also have the third land so that I could theoretically put Lurrus into hand. Nothing I... Oh, they got another archive trap. Alright, I gotta beat double archive trap here from my friend. I don't know if I visions or not. Dangerous it is to do. Makes Lurrus better? Sort of. If they don't play Orb, I might be trying to put Lurrus into hand so that I can put like new crabs out or... I don't know. I don't have a lot of my library left. Oh, they have a crab. They have a crab, but they don't have another land here. It's kind of interesting. So... They kept Orb in. Wonder if I'm supposed to just visions first, or if I'm just not visioning this game. Wonder how many lands I have. Let's go check. We have plenty. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands, 2 fetchables. Let's make them mill some, see if there's anything I want. Answer's probably no here. Let's just slap a Lurrus into play and see what's up. Playing Lurrus down could make our extra future crabs extra tasty here. Opponent gets to mill us 6. When they do this, though, I get to archive trap them. Yeah, we're definitely not visioning. There really isn't much to surgical here. There's 3 fatal pushes already gone. I suppose a visions wouldn't be bad to get rid of. Orb could be bad for us. Interesting that my opponent doesn't have any interest in trying to kill. So there's a polluted delta. We're gonna go ahead and play the Lurrus and see if I can get like 2 more crabs out before laying this down. Because we have to beat their crab, basically. That's what it's coming down to. I'm not worried about a fatal push. Maybe I should be. Could be a Drown the Lock. Haven't seen one of those yet. Just a Mystic Sanctuary comes into play tapped. A lot of cards. Gonna try to archive trap them now. Maybe this Drown Lock would prefer to counter this rather than kill Lurrus. Mystical Dispute. Nice. Alright. Well, it's not Drown the Lock. That's a good thing, I suppose. Get in there, crab. Get in there. This will only punish us when they play this Mesmeric Orb. That might be my extirpate target, honestly. Extirpate the Mesmeric Orb, because that right now would be a problem for us, because we're having to tap a lot. Mesmeric Orb probably locks us out of the game. Oh, don't be it right here. Mission briefing. Okay. They can fatal push my crab, and I just get it back. What do you think? Extirpate the Mesmeric Orb? That seems to be the right play, if I'm really honest. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'd love to be able to fatal push this, or get this crab off of here, because any future lands is going to be a problem. Mission briefing's funny, because whatever you put on top is basically going away. They choose Visions of Beyond with the mission briefing. So they have a land in hand, blue land. Answer appears to be no. All right. So we get new Ruin Crab back. I get to play land to mill them. We're going to see what that first card is here, because that's important. It was a Maddening. Okay. Drown the Lock and a Mesmeric Orb. I can Maddening them, and then we can kind of see what else they have left, and then extirpate anything that looks really bad for us. All right, let's take a peek. It's going to take us a moment, but we need to see what they've got. So I'm not worried about an archive trap necessarily right now. My opponent can't necessarily cast it. Let's see here. Fatal pushes I'm not worried about. I see one Maddening. I only see one Maddening. That's probably the one that I want to grab. The Mesmeric Orb's really bad for us too, but I see at least 2 Mesmeric Orbs. So Maddening's probably the most dangerous card to see here, with 13 cards remaining. All right, so I'll take that maddening. I'm not gonna actually. I can wait for the draw step because we have a split second on this. Let's play this as correct as possible. Not gonna attack cheekily with the Lurrus here because if they do have the orb, I want to only mill 3 if possible. All right, extirpate on the maddening. And we'll see what else they've got. Oh, take that maddening, get it out of here. The hand is only crab now. What a choice. All right, so we have archive, a couple drowns of fatal push. We have some lands. We do have an orb in here, crab, mystical dispute, snapcasters, and all that. They have 18 cards though, and I have a fetchable, so we win this game. They're gonna replay the crab here, but I think we just win by playing new crab and fetch with polluted delta because we know they're empty-handed now. Ooh, nice. Don't mind if I do, crab. Here, we'll have a pair of ruin. Oh, no. Do I have a Hedron crab in here? I do. There we go. A pair and a pair. A pair and a pair. You see how much we can just blast them for? Yeah. Mill. Oops. Mill. Can fetch. We can fetch for one of those basics. We don't have basic. No. I thought we had a basic left. Oh no. No. We don't have a basic left. Oh. I thought we had that basic. Oh, here it is. It got milled somehow. When did that get milled? Uh-oh. I can visions for it. I can visions for the win. If we lose this, it's going to be so sad. What do they have? They have Archive Trap. That's about it, though, right? They have Archive Traps and lands, and one land gets me 6. So I draw, and then I basically draw with the visions to hit the last land and kill them. Oh, we thought we had it. We spoke too soon. We didn't have a fetch. Now we attack with the crabs, and then they play Mesmeric Orb and we lose. We need to minimize how many tap things we have in case the orb is on top. Make them draw. How would I make them draw? This isn't target. This is just you do it. Yeah. I was double checking. I was like, oh, does this target? I don't remember like clicking myself to target. They're probably going, can I fetch? What is taking them so long? It could be very well, do I have a fetch land or not? They could also be deciding on playing their Lurrus into hand or not. They're also looking at what we have. So they're surgically and fatal push, which I believe we have one more of those. They're just trying to decide what maybe I could have that could limit their chances of winning, right? So if I fatal push a Ruin Crab or something, then it's going to take like 3 lands for them to kill me. All right, top of the library for us. It's kind of strange because I could just visions looking for that land. I just need a land. I hit a crab. They can't archive trap me. And if they play a land here, it's what, 6? So drawing here is dangerous, but it's not. Doesn't kill me if they have a land. If it's a fetch land and they do have a fetch, I don't think they would. I think we go for it here. We look deeper here and see if we can find the land. Oh, yeah. We got there. We got there. Nice. All right. Woo. Woo. 0202 to 2020. Who's still watching? That was a nail biter. That was a good one. That's why we play. For the games like that, just because we started bad doesn't mean we're not going to have a good time. Yes, indeed. All right, next one up here. Would I like to play first? Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I? Declare Luris here. Ooh, can't keep this one. We have a Field of the Ruin. That's not gonna work. Let's mulligan. This didn't change much. I guess I could keep this and get rid of one Fatal Push. Get rid of one Fatal Push. I could also keep and just not do the Surgical plan here. I don't know. Surgical could hit a few more decks where if I split this difference, it feels good. We can get rid of Clockwork, Fatal Push. Lead with what? Shelldock Isle, probably. I play Maddening since it doesn't target. Yes, but also play Maddening because it's a bit kinder on the mana base. Blue colorless, so much nicer than blue black. I assume you're wanting to refer to Glimpse the Unthinkable. All right, Windswept Heath here. Well, we'll see how this works out for us. All right, Arbor Elf. I should probably Fatal Push this. I kind of want a Maddening to see what's going on in Surgical. Yeah, you very rarely kick it though, but you could. I really would like to just kill this. I think it's the smarter thing to do here. We'll just kill past turn. I'm not going to Surgical a Arbor Elf here. Looks like Panza. Looks like Panza things. Let's Maddening and see what I could potentially Surgical away. Alright, there's a Magus of the Moon. Utopia Arbor, Stomping Grounds. Be kind of hilarious to actually snag a Stomping Ground here. Play the Polluted down. If they fetch with Wooded Foothills, I might actually try to get this Stomping Ground. I know it's kind of weird, but now they have 2 fetches. Let the first one resolve here. There's 1 Stomping Ground. How big brain play would this be to snag the Stomping Grounds right now? I'm gonna go for it. This is just, why not, right? This is not able to fetch This is not able to fetch red right now, so if they had like, I don't know, something that mattered, which they don't, so. Alright, so they're gonna get a basic forest. It looks like that's what they were gonna get anyway. We have some fun things here to deal with. Hit Magus? Nah. It's always Blood Moon. This is fine, because they're going to go ahead and do this, and I will have at least blue and black here, because I'm going to fetch with a polluted delta. Cool. We're covered. We're covered. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could search. Probably just want to be putting an orb down. My opponent has to tap mana to kill us, so when we put 2 orbs down here, it's probably just faster than putting the Searcher's Canta down. Let him mill here. Stomping Ground, Arbor Elf, and Lightning Bolt. We know they had Karn the Great Creator, but if they don't have that 4th mana immediately, they've got to tap here. And we'll be probably pretty good from here forward. We mill 2. Archive Trap, Mesmeric. We'll just put another orb. And go ahead, opponent. So this looks really good for us now. Milling them 6 pretty much each turn. Are you familiar with "this is fine" meme? Yeah, it's in my Better Twitch TV emotes. My opponent goes after my polluted delta to get them a 4th land so they can play Karn the Great Creator. They have Lightning Bolt, Karn, and some other cards. So they go for Karn, which is totally fine here. It shuts these down, but it doesn't do anything too bad to them. I'm not very fearful of the Liquimetal Coating that's probably going to show up here. I'm just going to hit him with Maddening and just ride the Mesmeric Orbs to victory. But yeah, the Better Twitch TV emote is this one that you guys are talking about. It's all fine. We're not going to die by this Blood Moon. Not this time. Wonder what they want to go get. Like I said, maybe it's Liquimetal Coating, but then they're tapping 2 and another thing. At this point, they're going to uptick on a orb and kill it with a Lightning Bolt. That'll be their play. Elixir of Immortality. Alright, they do get the Liquimetal Coating. We mill a few here. Let's see here. So, before we lose this, I think I've just got to go ahead and Maddening them. Just mill them a whole bunch here. They're going to go up on one of these, more than likely. Just play our land past turn. If they were smart, they'd have it in the sideboard. Not necessarily. So we're not losing a land here unless they want to uptick Karn on the island, in which case they'll do 1, 2 plus the tap of the Liquimetal Coating, unless they do a land here, in which case they just do 1 tap plus the Liquimetal Coating. Utopia Sprawl, that's nice. Making more red. They have double red now. Like I said, personally, I think they've got to shoot one of these down with the Karn. But then they give me a turn with the island. Cool. All right, so Orb is gone. We know they have a Blood Moon in hand still. Oh man, they're gonna just play something else out here. Luckily, it's not Pillage. So it's Blood Moon and 3 unknowns. There's Liquimetal. They can shut down the blue. 1, 2, 3 here. Pretty much want to draw an orb off the top. Oh, we hit a crab, and they didn't shut down our island here. That's nice. All right, I'll play crab. That was a gift. That was a gift. All right, so they just milled 2 instead. God of Destiny doing its thing. 10 cards to beat me. 10 turns would kill me with the God of Destiny. My opponent's doing the land trick, though. Okay. We have red mana. Are we just going to bolt this? It's funny because you almost would want to bolt the Mesmeric Orb. Yep. Here we go again. Mesmeric Orb up, and they bolt the Mesmeric Orb. Okay. They follow this up with a Glory Bringer. Alright, I need an orb off the top, it looks like. I have one left in the list. I do not find it. Take Searcher's Kanta and pass here. That being said, we're going to lose our blue here. Still looking for orb, possibly. Takes my Drown the Lock. I go to 11. They go to 17. Well, we had a good start here against them. Just didn't quite get there. Yes, we did take the Stomping Ground, but it did kind of mess them up for a potential double red, which would have been Pillage. They go up on Search for Kanta here and stomps the Search for Kanta. Well, if I naturally draw the orb off the top, we win. 5, 6, 7. No, we wouldn't. We'd be 1 short. Okay, I did have Lurrus as an option there. Probably should have been bringing that in. Okay, Aether Gust, Bridge come in for this matchup, and a Set Adrift. I like these. I don't mind Crypt Incursion here as well. I'm going to drop Surgicals. I think I'm going to drop a Search for Kanta, a Mission Briefing. What else? What else? Drown seems decent here. Maybe Bridge doesn't make sense. Let me think about this Bridge for a moment. You got real lucky drawing the bolts and the stomps. I mean, they had the Liquimetal Coating and Karn too. Do I want these bridges? I mean, my opponent's going to try to attack me. Crabs on the draw. Well, we have Lurrus. I'm not so worried about the crabs. I think I want 2 bridges. Maybe I take 1 crab out. I was gonna say, I don't think I want to do that. That's true. They're going to have pillages. Let's just forget about the bridge plan. We can win it this way. So Aether Gust to tempo them out, Set Adrifts, and Crypt Incursions. We do need a fetch for basic island. Let's just go this way. This feels like the right thing to do. There we go. Perfect example of what we could do. You think I boarded perfectly. Nice. Nice. All right, what do we think? Polluted Delta, put the crab out, or just wait so I get the max value out of the Polluted Delta if they have a bolt? I suppose I just go for it anyway. Opens me up to a lot more options. If we top deck like an extra crab or something like that. There we go. Just basic forest. Just basic forest things. All right. Crab. Doing its crab things. All right. Let's just pause here. I'm going to hold up Drown the Lock. I'm not very afraid of what they play here. And if it's not the scariest thing, we'll just push the Arb Elf. Stomping Ground, that's a Field of Ruin target. Here we go. Like, if this is Blood Moon, I think I just, like, let it go. Like, I don't care about this Magus, right? I mean, I guess I don't get to use the field, which I probably want to be doing, right? Alright. I kind of hate countering this, but let's do that so we can get max of value out of our Hedron Crab here, and then Fatal Push the Arbor Elf. This allows me to go get like a second black here as well for Lurrus. Yeah, I'm basically just pushing a Arbor Elf here. We could have killed it later, but why like waste the turn there? And I'm just playing what then field and fatal pushing this and then not having that up. What's going on, opponent? You have no actions. You have no actions. Hey, thank you for the follow. Otter House, huh? Yeah, we want to rush for the visions and stuff to be able to draw. And we're going to be able to do that the best by doing field and fielding with the crab, possibly, and fatal pushing as well. Where'd my opponent go? Where'd they go? Where are they? There they are. Crypt Incursion's kind of a nice thing to do later. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this Arbor Elf. Well, this will prove that I don't have a trap. I just want to mill them a whole bunch here and kill this, so... that is what we're doing. That's my turn. Go ahead. Alright, so we've got Bone Crusher, Coithus, Bloodbraid, Magus, Bone Crusher. A reasonable amount of things here. 2 mana Stomp, Hedron Crab. That's fine. This puts another card into the yard here. Nice. Got a crab. Mill them some more here. Basically, if they fetch now, I pretty much have the visions online. If they do something crazy here, I could also just Crypt Incursion to use my mana wisely, maybe before we lose another black source. This is looking good. Okay. Might want to try to visions before. Ooh, Stomping Ground. Trying to remember if I have another land here. They pillaged the blue source. Well, I kind of want the blue source now. Do I have... I think I have another island. I'd be surprised if I don't. Yeah, I have plenty of islands. That's what I thought. Wasn't sure if I had 2 or 3. So they kill this. I get to do a field here. Go get island. Guess I shouldn't be doing this at beginning of combat phase. They could put something else in. And then we'll just visions. And then I can Crypt Incursion to gain 30 million life, and we should be pretty good from there. Or I could just double orb them. This is probably pretty safe. We'll double orb them. I don't think I'm going to lose both black sources here, double orbing and then Crypt Incursion, and then I can just probably just sit here for the 10 turns. Opponent has no fear going for the non-basic, yeah. Feels like they're inviting a Veil of Summer. Yeah, that's fine. They can invite that all day. Yeah, tap that 4. Yeah, Bloodbraid. Yeah, spin the wheel. Blood Moon, get them. Nice. All right, well, they, I guess, attack me here, and then they mill 1,000. I mill a bunch, too. It's the way. And I'll just Crypt Incursion now while they're tapped out, and infinite life, and go ahead, opponent. Cool. All right, so we're 1-1 here. Final match. We went 0-2-0-2, then 2-0-2-0, so this seems fitting. I don't think there's really much I want to change here. I don't like the Search for Azcanta due to the Pillage Blood Moon. It just becomes a check the top. I don't see myself needing an Echoing Truth here. Echoing Truth could be useful. I think it's just run it back. Run it back. Make sure you have probably about 2 fetch lands for something like the Blood Moon and beat Ponza, right? I think it's just to ship it back. No Mindbreak track. None. None. All right, Luris. Let's get this done. Ooh. Ooh, this is a no-go. This is a no-go. It has Archive Trap, and that's about it. Let's mulligan this. Okay, this is a lot better. I love the Aether Gust here. I love putting a crab down. I don't think I need the visions. I just maddening. It's a little awkward if they can Blood Moon me. I might have to play Polluted Delta first. So not as much crab. So get rid of visions here probably. It's gonna have to be a basic first. Unless they have no Arbor Elf or Utopia Sprawl. Yeah, so we fetch basic here. We pick up another Polluted Delta, which is fine. What's up, opponent? I would like to fetch my basic, please. Thank you. All right, crab in play, pass turn. I wish I had opponent Arbor Elf luck when I played Tooth and Nail. I mean, they can play Arbor Elf or Utopia Sprawl. They have both options. We could be seeing our Bloodbraid Elf here. All right, extra forest here. We've got the Utopia Sprawl. Now we make 4 mana here in Bloodbraid. Look at that, I'm calling it everywhere. Pillage is my 1 land. Nicely done, opponent. In for 3. I'll just take the 3, apparently. All right, Prismatic Vista here. Use Ruin Crab. Gonna wait, because if they have another Pillage, I want it to be useless for the time being. We'll see where it goes. Would you ever consider playing Seismic Swans? I have played stuff like that. Not Seismic, but I've played Scred Swans. This is a lot of mana. Shoot, it's Glorybringer. This is a pretty good starting hand for them, that's for sure. Well, we'll just fetch here. Go get that island again. Our great hand turned into not so great. We'll just pass on defense. I need Drown the Lock here. Hit a Mesmeric Orb. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am currently dead on board if I don't use Aether Gust. So this is definitely an Aether Gust turn. This is not looking good though. Not looking so hot. I need them to basically have blanks in their hands for me to have a chance to come back here. That was a land. Go to combat. No, no, go to combat. No, not this guy. This is awful. This is awful. This is a pretty good little round for them. Arbor Elf straight into Bloodbraid was pretty good. And Pillage, probably just as good as you wanted to play on the play, yeah. How was the dinner? Dinner was good. Dinner was good. Yeah, they had the nuts. They have a 2/2 Walking Ballista here now. So I have to Aether Gust the Glorybringer here because I don't want it to get rid of this. I don't think I have really an out though. Do I just block? Maybe I don't this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mill 7. So I need... Crypt Incursion doesn't even work here. Man. No, we don't run, but even if I shocked in, we'd have a Walking Ballista here. Man, we get to mill for so much, too. That's a bummer. Maybe they won't pump Walking Ballista. They have 31 cards, and we'd have 2 Maddenings next. We mill 16. Plus this, man. If we didn't get Pillage there, I'm telling you, we had a pretty good hand too. Pretty good hand as well. Yes, yes, yes. You can do this before draws. Be fancy, be fancy. All right, that puts us as a 2 and 3 overall with Mill. It is how it's going to be here. Close one. Pretty powerful little hand there that they had, though. The mill list did pretty good. We had to almost warm up a little bit, but once we got past the warm up, we got things done. Very close games. Very good mill game that we played, I think. It did well in the challenge. I think it's still a very strong deck. I think just some of the things are probably what we were keeping, not necessarily how we played. I think knowing exactly what to keep and maybe a few of those tighter games where... You know, it could have come down to just, hey, let's mulligan or not. Turn 2, 8 mana of spells was too much for us. That's true. That's true. They had, what, Utopia Sprawl, Bloodbraid Elf into Pillage, and we had Crab plus Island. That's all we had. Mill, though, pretty fun, as always. Lurtz version, and definitely a good list. If you're looking to pick up Mill, consider this one. The couple one-ofs, the Blood Chief's Thirst, the Mission Briefing, the Search for Skanta, I can see where those come in. But I would almost... I think instead of Blood Chiefs, I'd almost just like get a bridge, but we're also not running into Renin 6, which can kind of just continuously get their lands. We're not running into some other Planeswalkers that we were worried about. No Ashiok. It's Lurrus. So some of the decisions are probably just based on Lurrus as well. Something to be aware of. True. I've always kind of enjoyed Search, but I think it's your choice. There you go. Blue Black Mill.